So, daytime in Geneva. Woke up pretty late. Not too bad though. Kind of not too warm, not too cold. It's alright. So anyway, we're going to be heading to the botanical gardens. Never seen this place before. I've been here a few times, but I've never been to the actual gardens. We'll see what it's like. So I was saying with my friend here that ever since, you know, now London's become quite dangerous, especially with like people snatching phones and stuff. Just me walking with my phone here, I was on edge, feeling like, you know, it could get snatched at any time. And then I remembered, I'm in Geneva. I'm in Switzerland. Nobody does this kind of stuff here, you know, and it's so nice to actually let down my guard and just be able to walk freely with my phone and just do filming like I am. And I just want to show you guys something. You see this behind me, this wooden block building over here? This is where they're housing refugees coming from all over the world, basically. Like they've built, purpose-built refugee housing, and nobody's complaining about being here. Like in England, what are they doing? They're putting everybody in hotels and, you know, other places, and they were complaining about, you know, people saying, oh, I didn't want to be housed here, housed there. Here, they've got a purpose-built place for it, and it looks all right, you know. Why can't our government get its act together and do the same?
The architecture. On the top floor, you have restaurant. Where you see.
What's the name of the university?
This is University of Geneva. A part of it.
So in front of me, you can see is the University of Geneva, and mostly it's for international relations. And even on the top of that building, there's like a restaurant right on the top of it as well. Like really modern building, lovely. So yeah, coming up these steps. Where are we going?
To the botanical gardens.
Oh, but yeah, but botanical gardens.
That building is for university students.
Oh,
This building over there,
Over
the
there.
brown one.
Let's have a look.
The brown one, that's for university students.
Okay, okay. So that's basically like the halls of residence. Wow, okay. Amazing. Oh, I hate doing stairs. I've become so lazy. Yeah. And just behind, or in front of me, you can see, I'll show you guys. We've got the train tracks and you got the trains. And over that way, that goes to the main train station, Carnival, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah. I'm trying a new technique, you see, because I've got like a holder thing, so I'm getting better angles now, which you may notice. So behind me, yeah, you got this building purposely for the students. I mean, you know, the government got its act together and they provide accommodation. Well, I hate to bash England, I really do. I hate getting political on this. Or maybe I don't hate it so much, maybe I just love to complain. But, you know, England, it's like students, they come and they're left to fend for themselves. And they pay ridiculous prices just to stay, to study, everything like that. And here, it's all provided, you know? Why? I don't know, I feel like England's just lacking in a lot of things. Yeah, my friend just told me a funny story here. Maybe not so funny, a bit tragic. I mean, you see this sign here, what's it? Yeah, danger de mort, ne pas toucher au fil. Basically means danger of death, don't touch the lines of the train tracks. There was a guy who one night decided to go and urinate on the tracks, and he actually died. Like the contact between the urine and his private parts connected, and he actually, like, he died on the spot. Like, that's horrible. What a way to go. But yeah, basically, danger of death, don't touch the train lines, which should go in any country. And if you have any common sense, you will follow that advice. And no peeing on the lines neither. Anyway, it's not funny, it really isn't, but it just sounds funny. So, as it is, tell me, like, what is the best part of Geneva for you? What is the best part about living in Geneva?
Oh, there are many things, huh?
Many things.
Well, for me, I would say the best part is, for example, from where I live, I'm lucky that I've got the United Nations near my home.
Yeah.
I've got the botanical garden and the lake.
Oh, okay.
which is like
You can't really see it
5
from
minute
there,
walk. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is so I've got all this thing
Yeah.
within all of this thing within walking distance, and
Yeah.
I'm very lucky.
And obviously, like, we used to live in Asia before. We
Yeah.
lived in Thailand and
Yeah.
Turkey. I mean, what's the main difference living back here in Switzerland and living back in Asia? What's the main difference for you?
The standard of living over here is much more higher, and everything. Well, Thailand was also very good. It was also very good.
Okay.
But over here, everything works.
Yeah.
Transportation, public transportation, and the people, they follow the rules and regulation when you cross the street. All this.
So it's like an ordered society.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't feel the same way in England anymore.
No,
like
not in,
I don't feel like
I don't
England.
see this in France or other part of Europe.
So it's mainly here then.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel in any way that it's a bit restrictive? Do you feel sometimes a bit?
Well, for people who loves breaking the laws, it's not the place to live. Because no matter whether you're poor or a billionaire, you break the law applies the same to both people. So there's no preference at all. The laws over here are very strict.
So it's more like an egalitarian society.
Yes. You will not get any privilege. You cannot say that I'm a billionaire, I'm going to pay the money to get out of jail. You can have $40-50 billion. It wouldn't make a difference. The law is the same. Whether you are a homeless guy on the street or a billionaire, it's the same.
So basically, living in a place like Switzerland, it doesn't really matter if you're rich or poor. It's kind of the same life.
Yes.
Like, obviously, some countries you go to, if you got a ton of money, your life will get very different. Like, you'll have like a level of luxury that you wouldn't have if you didn't have money. But here, it's like even if you're just getting by, you're basically living the same as like a millionaire would almost.
You could, it depends. You can. You can live. Well, this is even if you're on social welfare over here, you're better off than 90% of the other people in the rest of the world.
Wow.
That's what they say.
All right, so we're entering the botanical gardens now, and it's not far from where we just came at the train station. So let's have a look. Go inside. All right, so we're in the park now, and look around, nice and green. I know we got parks in England as well, but I don't know, there's something different about this place. It just feels a bit greener, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, if you can see behind me, they've got like a proper cactus and everything just there. Because being a botanical garden, they import from all over and try to preserve it here. I mean, obviously, cactuses are not native to Switzerland, but they've done a good job of actually keeping it, you know? And it makes the place look nice. It gives a bit of a tropical feel. I'm wondering if there's any like palm trees or anything like that, but we'll have a look.
Find them. Forgot where they are.
So I'm like walking down this thing now, like a path. And it feels almost like Lord of the Rings, you know? Kind of. Oof. I'm trying to hold this and not like fall over at the same time. But yeah. It's like deeper you go into here, the more it just gets a bit sort of secret garden looking. Ah, here we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's nice, you know. And you see down there as well. Yeah, you could spend half a day just getting lost in here. But yeah. See behind me, they've got like a running stream kind of thing. Like, not exactly a waterfall, but, you know, it's totally running. But yeah, you just get real deep into it, and you even forget that you're in the middle of a city right now. It just looks totally You could be in the middle of nowhere, but it looks really nice. You can get lost in it. Yo, so walking through this bit, yeah, it feels almost like, you know, in the Karate Kid, you know, when he goes to Okinawa and he's got all these bonsai trees and like Japanese stuff. It looks proper like that, you know. Just see this behind me, like maybe where he's like balancing and doing kung fu, well not kung fu, like karate stuff on like a tree and stuff like that. It looks really cool.
And the palm trees over there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I will go over there then.
Look at this over here, the water flowing.
It's quite difficult to actually like walk and film, you know, because I keep tripping on things.
Tree.
But yeah.
And here's the palm tree.
Yeah, so you see in front of me, yeah, there's like a palm tree and everything, which is amazing because it gets cold in winter, so I don't know how the thing survives unless they put like blankets around it and stuff. Yeah, so from the little sign, it turns out they've imported this from like Southeast Asia, could be Thailand, Malaysia, somewhere like that. But it's really nice to have it here. It gives a good ambience to the place.
It's like a therapeutic effect.
Hey, yo, there's some goats. That's cool. They even kept goats here. Yeah, look at them. So this is just outside my friend's home, yeah, like in Geneva, and it's totally free. Anyone can come here, chill here, walk around. Like in London, we've got a few botanical gardens. There's one not far from me in Hounslow, Kew Gardens, which is pretty famous. But the problem is, it's taxpayer funded and we have to pay to go in. You know, it's not enough that they've already taken it in taxes, but they want to charge us as well to go in it at the same time, which is ridiculous. But here, it's totally free. You know, obviously it's funded by tax, but it's for the people, by the people. I don't know, like every time I go out of England, I just feel like there's something inherently wrong with England in certain ways. Don't get me wrong, England's a good place for a lot of things, but for other things, it just leaves a bit of a bitter taste in the mouth, you know? Hey, so even behind me, yeah, they've got drinking water just coming out this little fountain, and I just tasted it. It's like pure water, like no chlorine, no nothing. Probably comes out of the mountains, you know? And you can see a little sign that says eau potable, if I'm saying it right, which basically means potable water. Yeah, so check this out, yeah, I'm in a Japanese garden at the moment, and you got like this kind of reiki thing, you know, where they do all the sand stuff, and then you got a bonsai tree here. You got like a little pagoda just at the back there where you can sit. It's so nice. Look at all this. You know, and then there's another bonsai tree just behind me, some like that one. Yeah. So anyway, we're basically leaving the park now, but it's just really nice to walk around, and you can see people just like running circuits around it. Good place to exercise. And I like how it's sort of like Geneva, they mix sort of like the old with the modern, and it just makes for a really nice atmosphere. Look at the size of this greenhouse. This thing's massive, and that's probably where they house all like the tropical plants that wouldn't survive in the winter out here. So check this out behind me, they got a proper lime tree. Like how on earth a lime tree happens to survive in Western Europe, I've got no idea, but that's amazing. So anyway, we're going inside this. It feels almost like a rainforest. I'm just hoping there's not like spiders and tarantulas and stuff in here, you know?
Snakes.
Oh man. But it literally just feels like I'm in like some rainforest in Costa Rica or Brazil. This is crazy. And the temperature's gone up slightly in here as well. Not much, but a little bit. I feel like I need like a machete or something to chop my way through all this, because it's all just protruded out and I keep like bumping into stuff. So yeah, coming out of this, yeah, really cool. Like, it's a lot smaller than it seems, but it's kind of good to just get in the thick of it, you know. So anyway, leaving this place, really cool to have a bit of a look around. And yeah, so this botanical garden seems a lot bigger than, well, it's a lot bigger than it seems, you know. I'm still walking around it now and still exiting. I've been walking around it for a good 20-30 minutes. It's quite big, but I think we're leaving it now anyway. So get this, according to science, yeah, we've all evolved from a big, like a pickle or a cucumber, basically.
Oh, from this place, man, your video will be really, really good. This is like my father's private beach over here.
Oh, really?
This is my father's private beach club.
So your dad just owns it, yeah?
He can visit.
So check this out, yeah? We're on Lake Geneva, just outside the gardens. And look how peaceful that is. It looks almost like something out of a movie. It's amazing. Yeah, so you see behind me, yeah, just over the river, you got all the rich people over that side in their nice like villas and chateaus or chalets, you know. And we're on Lake Geneva. And Aziz, he was telling me that there's a famous watchmaker that lives along here. What was the guy's name again?
It's like, I think it's like Frank Muller.
Frank Muller. I don't know.
Another watch company, they have their factory and
oh, well,
okay,
well. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So if I want to stare at all the rich people, I can look at these binoculars and have a look, see what they're doing over there. Anyway, I'm going to go have a look and see what they're all doing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Have a look. Oh, that's pretty clear, you know. Yeah, you can really see clear. Yep. Some guy with his wife doing God knows what. I'm joking, by the way. You can literally see in the windows of people's houses. Amazing. You know how when you're on a road trip and you keep saying, are we there yet? Are we there yet? And it's like, no. And I keep saying to Aziz, I said, are we out the gardens yet? Have we finished yet? He said, no, not yet, not yet. Well, finally, we've actually reached the end.
That's that road over here?
Yeah.
And I said, okay, we're not going over here because it's the main, just the highway.
Yeah.
So that is the other part as well.
Oh, okay. We didn't do that part.
No, because it's too much to
So
walk.
we just did all
We
this.
did all this.
Wow. Oh, feels, I don't know if it feels longer than it was, but anyway, we still got a mission today. All right, so we've finally gotten out of the botanical gardens. I keep getting tongue-tied when I say that. And just as we got out, it started to rain. So, yeah. Anyway, we're on a mission. We're going somewhere else. And follow us. Right in front of me is like Lake Geneva, and you've got like the fountain and everything, and you got the bridge that goes across Lake Geneva, connecting one side of the city to the other. So that's kind of interesting. Hey yo, so right now I'm on the promenade area here, and in summer this will be busy. People will just be walking up and down. And some famous authors have actually lived on this lake, like the one who wrote Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. What's the name of the author?
Mary Shelley.
All right, yeah, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Mary Shelley, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that one. She wrote Frankenstein here. And get this, Robbie Williams used to live over there as well, or over there.
Yeah.
And the guy was just like normal, you know, just chilling, used to talk to people.
With his children?
With his kids, didn't need no security, nothing like that. But yeah, it's interesting, you know. So he was saying that basically he got bored here. Like, he stayed here a while, and then eventually he said, nah, I've had enough.
Went back to Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, Beverly Hills, it is a nice place, let's face it. But, you know, I mean, there is probably very safe because you're in a millionaire zone. But here, you've got all this. It's nice and serene, but it must get very cold in the winter. All these boards behind me that you can see, they basically give information about all the NGOs, about, you know, charities that, you know, like deal with human rights, education, stuff like that, poverty reduction. Because naturally, Geneva is a UN city, you know. It's like all the big organizations are based out of Geneva right here. So, you know, they have a lot to do with stuff like, you know, to do with refugees and rights and stuff. So it's natural you'll see stuff like this, but you can learn a lot just having a stroll. Yeah, tell the viewers what you just told me about this hotel.
Oh, this is like a 5-star hotel where Hollywood stars, when they come and they want to shoot movies, they stay behind this building. George Clooney and Matt Damon and royalties from Middle Eastern countries.
And how much per night?
It's like the suite, presidential suite, is $65,000 to $80,000 a night.
Okay. So how much for a normal room if, say, a commoner like us wanted to stay there?
Oh, I don't know about that. I just know the most expensive one.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I went once with my sister for dinner over there.
How much was it?
It was a Lebanese restaurant.
Oh yeah, how much?
It was like $200.
$200 for a meal?
We were like 3 persons.
3 people?
Yeah, 3 people.
I don't know. I mean, that it doesn't sound that bad for a place that has $65,000 a night room, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And it doesn't even look that nice from the outside.
Yeah, no, it's ultra luxury. Yeah.
So inside is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they'll let us in?
Nah.
Oh, shame.
We're going like this.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we're about to walk up to and walk past what is the most expensive hotel. Is it most expensive in the world or one of?
Yeah, of course, it's one of the most expensive.
Here we go, yeah. It's about to walk past it and see what it's like. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not overly impressed. I don't really see anything that reeks of opulence from here. It just looks like a very grey building. So yeah, there's the entrance behind me, and just nothing really stands out but would warrant 65 grand a night. But maybe they're hiding it well, who knows. Alright, so we've reached the downtown of Geneva now, and I'm going to leave it for here. I've showed you guys the more natural side of Geneva with the botanical gardens and the lake and everything. Excuse the noise. So stay with me, follow me, because there'll be more videos coming up. Don't forget to like, subscribe and follow the channel, and every one of your views counts. So see you next time. Peace out.